Hi Gemini, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. So today, Gemini, for your meditative session, you guys got Tiger Spirit. I do not have a card for the tiger. I have to get like another deck because I see animals that like I don't have the card to. Not at least in this deck, the Spirit Animal Oracle. But anyway, the tiger that I'm seeing, when I'm getting it, it's like, it's very aggressive. It's very like the way I'm seeing it is like not when the tiger's like waiting to like, you know, when they're sneaking like on a prey. I'm seeing it like after it attacks it and it's like, you know, bleeding, like there's blood everywhere and shit. So I think they want you to be aggressive. I read online when I was looking up the tiger, different things, and like what stuck out to me was like living up to your potential. Like call on Tiger Spirit to help you live up to your potential. And that's kind of what I'm getting. I think a lot of you guys have something to fulfill, right? Like you have something that you want to do. And I think that sometimes like life can just constrain you, right? Like by where you're born, who you're, you know what I mean? By so many different things. And I feel like constraints. And I feel like that's why they're telling you to call on Tiger Spirit, because I feel like if you were to be really authentic to who it is that you are, you would live like a much different life. I feel like you're as authentic as you can be, but still in a constraint. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like you're as free as you can be, but still held back. It's like if you were really to let go of all those constraints, like where you live, who your parents are, you know what I mean? Like it's like none of those things should mean anything. It should just be what your soul, like what your body wants you to do. That's what you should go do and pursue, and you'll live a much happier life if you do that. So I feel like that's what you need help with, or that's what like you have to invoke Tiger Spirit. Like you have to live up to that potential, not for anybody but yourself. And that's the funny thing. It's like this is all for yourself, but I feel like the life you live isn't for yourself. It's like a reflection of other people's shit that you like think they like the best that you can do under other people's watchful eye. Do you know what I'm saying? But like if it was just you alone, you'd be doing something completely different. So yeah, Gemini, that's kind of what I'm getting for your meditative session. Let's pull some cards and see what we get. Gemini, I feel like there's something that they're giving you a lot of aid and messages, synchronicities. They're communicating to you heavily right now, like at this time, because you have the Seven of Swords and the Knowledge card, and you see like their hands. It's like the Benedictine, like the Pope, I think he does this. It's like some shit like that. Like you see the hands, they're both doing the same thing. And what I'm getting from that is like they're trying to like, it's like bless you, right? Like they go like that, the priest or the Pope or whatever, and they do this, right? And it's like a bless you, right? And I feel like that's kind of what's going on here. It's like they're trying to give you some sort of message, right? That like that is a blessing, right? Like that you will receive your blessing, right? But I think that there's still more things like how do I explain it? It's not that it's stalled, but it's like it's withheld in a sense, but not like out of cruelty or like being malicious, right? It's being stalled because there's like a last lesson. It's like reminding me of the song by Mac and Miller. It's like one last thing, right? Like there's one last thing that you need to learn right now, right? And that's why like the And then the 10 of Cups will come for you, right? Because I feel like there's something here that they're trying to communicate to you too, but then you have the 3 of Swords in reverse and the 7 of Cups in reverse, right? And this is like someone who's not seeing what they're sending, right? Like this is someone receiving aid and receiving guidance, and so is this one, but they're both in reverse, right? So what I'm getting from this is like whatever they're trying to send you, whether it's something about your career, whether it's something about like someone that you love, I think it's like has a lot to do with your like your entire life, right? Like many aspects of your life, right? And that has to do with many aspects of yourself, right? So it's like they're trying to teach you things to get to you at a certain level because they're trying to get you to your 10 of Cups. You ended on the 10 of Cups twice, right? On like in both decks. So that's what I'm trying to say. It's like they're trying to aid you to get to your 10 of Cups, but you're like, or some sort of wish fulfillment, some reward, right? But I feel like it's much bigger than that. I feel like it's not only like career, but I feel like it's love, right? It's like a package, right? And they want to give it to you, but it's like you have to go through all these things before you get it, right? Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like you have to get it checked at the post office or something, and then you have to get it stamped, and then you have to like pay for it, and then it has to ship. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like a process. It's not like a swoop of energy. And the process is that it's kind of you, right? I know it's like weird, but it's like you're the process. Like you can't get the 10 of Cups until you're the package that has to be stamped and signed and delivered. Like you think you're mailing the package, but no, like it's like you're the package. You need the work done on yourself to get there. And it's like you haven't there with the healing, it tells me that there's like something left for you. And then what's clarifying it is the Queen of Swords and the Star. So there's something that you have to like work through, right? And maybe there's like one last thing that needs to be healed. One last person you need to talk to. One last thing that you need to learn. Something that will complete you, right? It's like the package is getting shipped, but it needs like one more stamp. Do you know what I'm saying? Or some shit like that. Like it needs one last thing. I keep getting that. Like one last thing. It needs one last thing. And it's like, you're like, well... You're like, I see the signs, I see the synchronicities, but then here it's like there's one last thing that you don't see. So I think that's why it's like annoying right now, because it's like you don't see the last thing. You understand? You're like, I'm ready. Like I'm already here. I'm good. I'm done. Like with all the work, like I did the work and I'm ready. And then they're like, no, you're not. And I think it's really, really frustrating, right? But I just feel that so strongly, like there is something left, because we have the 5 of Cups and the healing, right? And then we have the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is like, to me, this is kind of them trying to bring to you that message again, right? Maybe the message is still that you still have some healing to do, but I think it's beyond that. There's just something left, right? And with the Star, I feel like it's tied to the 10 of Cups. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't get, it's like the package cannot get to its destination if it didn't have that stamp. Do you know what I'm saying? So you would be sent back in the mail anyway. The package is going to get sent back if it doesn't have that stamp. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, you're like, oh, the package, I mailed it. Or like everything's on it. And they're like, no, it's not. And they send it back to, it's like return to sender. And I feel like that's kind of what's going on here. It's like, you don't get why it's getting returned. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's something you're not getting. That's why it's being returned, why the package never gets delivered. And I feel like the end is the 10 of Cups, right? The Empress, right? The soulmate, right? With the King and Queen of Fire. The 10 of Cups twice. The Empress, right? It's like, you have the Lovers. But yeah, I see them withholding it with the 4 of Cups. I feel like it's them that's like they're holding it back for a reason. And I feel like it's really frustrating you, because it's like, you're like, I'm ready, I did the work, right? And it's like, maybe to become the Empress, right, we need all the elements, right? And it seems to me like we have the King of Fire and the King of Earth, right? So we have 2 elements down. Then we have air here, like another element. So I feel like, and I don't even know if Cups is even an issue, right? Because the ending is 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups. So I feel like maybe it's just the sword. It's the intuition. It's the clarity. Again, the clarity is that you don't have it. But then again, it's like there's something that needs to be clear to you to move forward. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like you need to see it before you go forward. Like, not them. They already know what it is. They're just trying to show you it. But, like, you have to see it. And I don't know what it is, to be honest. For everybody, it's going to be different. Maybe it's the person that you're in a relationship with. Maybe it's the person that you care about. Again, like, relationships are very much tied into this, right? Maybe you're going down a path right now and it's not the right path, right? Like, there's something here that you're not seeing. And that's why the package keeps getting sent back. The package isn't going to reach the destination until you see what it is that it needs to be seen, like till the final stamp is put on. And it's like they're just going to return it and not tell you what's wrong every single time until you figure out what it's missing. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting, and that's why I think it's like really frustrating. So it's like, I think it has a lot to do with like your 10 of cups with the star, and then you have the 6 of cups, right, with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So that's what I'm getting. It's like, again, it's like it's never reaching the destination. And it's like, you see how these two people are like, they are relaying a message to one another? It's like it's cut off, right? Like there's something here that's like cut off, but like you have to see it. I wish I could say like more than like of what exactly like the stamp is that's missing, or what it is that they need you to see. But for everybody, it's different, right? So I can't say specifically for every single person, like this is what it is for you. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't do that. But the only message, like the guidance that we got was healing, and we got the 5 of Cups, right? So I feel like there's something still here that has to do with healing within yourself. And it's like I feel like it's like you're not ready to get to the 10 of Cups yet if this hasn't been healed. Like this is more important than this. Like again, it's like you can't get to this without this. So that's why this is actually very important, right? Like this healing, whatever this is, it has to be given to you. Like you have to like attain it, right? It's like the one last thing that you have to like do, which is frustrating, but that's what I'm getting. So yeah, Gemini, it's a frustrating thing, I understand, but I think you guys can figure it out. Like just meditate, reflect, think about like your 10 of Cups, and I don't know, I would say like it has to do with your it has to do with getting there, the destination, right? But it's like the journey to the destination. So it's something about right now that you're not seeing. Again, I'm thinking of the tiger, and it's like, I think you're being really aggressive. Like, I think that's the energy that you like, you're in already. You're already like, I know I'm like a beast, right? Like, you're already feeling that you're at that level. And I think it's like angering some of you guys that it's like, but I am at that level. But again, I'm getting like for some people that it's like, maybe the way that you're going would never lead to your true potential. So that's why you keep getting returns back, right, to sender. Like maybe you're looking at the wrong like destination. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like you keep mailing the package to like this address, but the address doesn't exist. Do you know what I'm saying? And like they're waiting for you to fix the address. Maybe like that's what's wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, it has nothing to do, it has to do obviously with your mentality, right? With the Queen of Swords, like your clarity, your intuition, like where you're going. Maybe you're not going the right way, and they're trying to tell you like the destination of this package is wrong. Like this address doesn't exist. Do you know what I'm saying? So it keeps getting sent back. And maybe that's what it is, honestly. It's like whatever you're hoping for your 10 of Cups to be isn't even right. So they're like what your idea of the 10 of Cups is, or like what you're going after in the 3D is not aligned to like the actual 10 of Cups that your soul is like demanding. So you're never going to get there. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's like they're not congruent. Anyway, Gemini, a lot. Let's pull some advice for you guys. So, Gemini, I'm getting like a really powerful message for you guys, and you guys got scared, beetle spirit. Magic works through you, and Ananda Mai Ma. the joy permeated mother. I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. This is reminding me of the tiger. Like, there's a lot of orange, right? Maybe this has to do, this is again the king of fire, queen of fire. There's something, it's like your authentic self, right, wants some sort of life. And the only way to get through that is through you, right? So like, you have right now the wrong address on the package. Like, you're on the wrong, like your 10 of cups, wherever the hell you're going, isn't the right, like, it's not where you're meant to be going. Do you know what I'm saying? Your soul doesn't like resonate with that. And that's what I'm getting with this divine feminine, Anandamaima. I can't say her name good, sorry. The joy permeated mother, she says like the only job we have is to connect with our real selves, a self-realization. If you can connect with yourself, that's like the only task that she says that you need to do on this earth. You can always, she's like, you're gonna come back every lifetime if you believe in that, whatever you believe in. It's like your soul is never going to change. So every time you come back, you're coming back the same soul. And the whole goal of coming back is to realize your soul, to recognize who it is that you are, and then go live the life that your soul is telling you to go live, right? So it's like, don't be inauthentic to who it is that you are. Do whatever it is that like makes you feel passionate. Be with the person that makes you feel passionate. Live your life authentically. Like, are you settling? That's what I would want to say. Are you settling? Don't settle. There's no need. The magic works through you. Like, this is all about yourself. This is all about who it is that you are. Go figure out who that is. Maybe there's something you're missing, right? And there, again, it's like, for some of you, it's like to an extent, right? So I think some of you might have to go back and look at a lot of things, and some of you might have to look back at only a few. But everyone has like something that they need to go back and look at. That's what it is. Like, one last thing that you need to like go look at. I feel like for some of you, I hope it's just like one or two things, you know, like not anything that serious, but for some others, it might be a little bit more extensive. So it really depends. But I know, Gemini, that it's a like hard lesson, but that's what she says is like the only goal, right? And that's how you should look at it right now. It's like, my only goal right now is to figure out me. So yeah, Gemini, I love you guys. I hope this resonates, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.